morning days. This will be the last one before Vlogmas is over. But so I wake up on these days. I wake up at 6. We are out of the house. This morning we were a little bit late at 6:22, but we still made it here on time. So out of the house, that's like feeding the dogs, letting the dogs out. I take a shower and get dressed, and then kind of like bring makeup with me to do it in the car. So fun fact. I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but I really dislike getting ready in the morning. I just feel like it's such a waste of time. So like, I don't like doing my makeup. I don't like doing my hair. So like, any shortcuts that I have found over the years to help me like just kind of power through that time in the morning just really help. I used to not wear makeup like when the kids were really little, and I don't know, they're like, for me it was kind of like to wear makeup and just maybe give me a little boost of confidence that I didn't have. And I know it's silly, it's an outward appearance, but at the time that's what I needed. Otherwise I probably still wouldn't be wearing it. But if I am at home, 3 minutes. I can get my makeup done in 3 minutes. So I give myself that 3 minutes to put makeup on because it gives me a little boost of confidence. Okay. Nothing too deep for 6:40 in the morning now. But I am going to put you guys down because I find that I film a lot in the morning and then I scroll on Instagram for a bit, and then by the time I actually get to podcasts, like watching other people's Vlogmases and knitting, it's like I have less than half an hour. So I'm gonna put you guys down in just a minute. I'm gonna actually share with you guys my sock progress. Let me grab my bag, and then I'm gonna just work on that. Look, you guys, I'm on the toe. I feel like I've been on the toe for a couple days now. But yeah, there we are. I really didn't have a whole lot of time in the evening yesterday because I was my husband and I were wrapping gifts. So there we are. We're gonna finish this now. Although it's kind of funny, so we were rushing out of the house this morning, as we do every Tuesday and Thursday. But we I quickly grabbed scissors because I knew I needed to, cut my yarn, but I forgot a needle to do the Kitchener. That's okay. I'll just leave it on the needles and do the Kitchener at home, but oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna just relax and knit for a bit. So it's still before 7 o'clock. Finished my socks as much as I can without Kitchenering. Thank you, Molly from A Homespun House, for keeping me company while I finished number one sock. And as my son just reminded me this morning on our way here to his class, we have 5 days till Christmas. No, 4? Today's the 21st. Is that right? Oh my gosh, you guys know we have like 4 days. 4 days till Christmas. So can I do sock number 2 in 4 days? Now, luckily, like, Christmas shopping is done. It's just like getting the house cleaned up and then doing some food prep and grocery shopping and keeping up on your guys' orders, which is amazing. I love. But will not be as busy as I have been the beginning of this week and last week. So it'll be an adventure for sure. Better get going. Here in my bathroom, going to paint my toenails real quick before my physical therapy appointment. But do you guys ever get like that white film on your nails? Like it always looks so gross, but it's actually just from the nail polish. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. Like this, like little film. But anyway, so it's from the nail polish. So I have actually gone to this is my first time using this. It's called Zero. It's an all natural organic, maybe not organic, but it doesn't have all the junk in it that normal nail polishes do. It's my first time using it, so I'm hoping that it kind of solves the problem. But from what I understand, it's like when you leave your nail polish on longer than you should, basically, then it'll kind of form that little white layer on your toes. I don't know, it's just all the chemicals in it is all it is. I'm totally liking the coverage so far. Kind of stains, like it got a little bit off my toe and I tried to like just wipe it away and it totally stained. So I'll need to go back through with some nail polish remover. But I think I'm gonna just do one coat since I have my appointment here in just a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, like 30 minutes or so. But, and then make myself some coffee and sit in front of the heater with it on my toes and knit a little bit on my socks. It's so good. So a lot of you guys have asked about this mug. This mug I got from my husband's grandmother. When she was downsizing, she was cleaning out her cupboards and I snagged this mug because she's going to get rid of it. I believe it's probably straight from Japan. It has a little Japan signal like label on the bottom, but that's all it says. It says Japan and then it says 8014. And my guess is she probably got it in Japan. Her and her husband were stationed there at one point.
remember which war they were stationed there for, but they were stationed there at one point. So I'm sorry. I don't think it's attainable, but it is like by far my favorite mug. So I use it all year round. And then look at my little fur cozy. This is a Heidi and Lana pattern. I mentioned that yesterday when I opened it up. My friend Annie got this for me. Or she made it. Sorry, she didn't get it for me. She made it for me. Love it. Probably shouldn't be leaving my coffee here. I've already dropped like 4 things today. I told my son, I'm like, I think I need to put on some steel toe boots because I keep dropping things, and that's how this happened with my foot. So probably should be more careful today. But I literally have about 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most, before I have to leave. So. Together some orders. So I had my physical therapy appointment and it went amazing, like super amazing. Was able to do a lot of things that I haven't been able to do before, so that was very, very exciting. I came home, like, and I've mentioned this before, that like my physical therapy appointment or physical therapy and my podiatrist are all about like 3 minutes from my house. So I just came home in between my appointments to get my orders out so I can drop these guys off at the box. And so one of my customers reached out to me last night and mentioned that I didn't pack something in her order, and it happens. I hate that it happens, but it does happen sometimes. And she was so sweet about it, and so I quickly rectified it, took care of the situation, and added it in. So if that's you and you know who you are, then I added an extra little goodie in there for you. But I definitely feel that nobody's perfect, and we're all going to make mistakes, but it's kind of how you handle that and that mistake that really sets your business apart. It's not about perfection. Although, I definitely strive to make sure that my products are top quality for you guys, and a lot if, for example, with these little needle cases, if the color is just a little bit off, or sometimes because they are, they're stained, sometimes the stain will be a little bit off, or it'll have a drip or something, I won't send that out. I will put it aside for a seconds sale, and I'm going to actually have a second sale in between Christmas and New Year's. So I'm just kind of pulling all of those products. I have bags that when I was heat pressing my my website information on it, it just kind of split a little bit, and it didn't all come it wasn't all perfect, or the top of one of the little letters that you can barely notice, but the top of one of the letters didn't adhere properly. So little tiny things like that where it's just not the quality that I want to send out to you guys. So if I've just been saving all of those things, and I'm going to have a second sale. So I have one of the sock, I have one of these, one of my sock books that has a crease on the back, like from where I laminated it. I'm not going to send that out, but I will sell it in a second sale for super cheap. So there's just all kinds of like little things like that. Maybe some leftover stitch markers that I didn't have a full set for, or on some of like the resin wood ones, sometimes the proportion is just a little bit off to me. Like there will just be this tiny itty bitty bit of color up at the very top and the rest wood. And like I wouldn't love getting that if I was expecting something different. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. And I do like I like it, but it doesn't go with the picture that is on the listing, if that makes sense. So so it'll be like sets like that. It'll be any books that maybe aren't punched quite right, or maybe the binding is a little bit off. It'll be bags that didn't make the cut, that kind of thing. But everything will be super, super discounted. So anyway, so I'm finishing packing up these orders, and then yeah, I'll drop them off at the post box and then head to my doctor's appointment. Last one done. Hey guys. Okay, so time for Advent. Day 21. I cannot even believe it, you guys. Day 21. This is from a Naughty Pine. Ooh, I love this. Again, I could totally do an entire skein of this yarn. I feel like there's some like slate blue kind of colors in here. Super pretty. But it's like mostly greens. I'll take a video outside of this window because the window is it's really not doing us justice here. Here, maybe I can. Nope, that made it worse. You see my little Santa? He's so cute. There we go. Okay. There, now you guys can see those colors in there. Like, see, like this is kind of like a bluish, grayish, kind of like a slate blue. Midnight blue, maybe. Super pretty. Okay, and then this is from Amber from A Lovely Yarn. Oh, there's like all kinds of bonuses in here. Oh, look at, oh, I love this. Isn't that so cute? Love that. It definitely has like a vintage feel to it, which I absolutely love. It's so pretty. I love that. Okay, and then look at, she hooked us up with two. I say us because Annie from Knits and Burls is also getting a Advent. And I don't know if mine and hers are the same or if they're different. I know Amber and Annie's were different every day. Like they didn't, well, yeah. Because for one, I give Annie a lot of my yarn. Like just leftover stuff, I'll send her 10 grams or whatever. I'll just, like typically I save up a whole bunch and then just send it with a package whenever I'm sending her something else. So, but those are so pretty, you guys. I love it. This has been so fun. I'm like, what am I gonna do on December 26th when I'm not opening up yarn anymore? Maybe I'll just actually knit the yarn instead of just open it. I was just telling my son, so I have to go here in a minute for my appointment, but I was just telling him he's playing video games because he finished his school. So the week before like summer break or Thanksgiving break or Christmas break, all of those things. If he finishes his work early, so he can put in the extra time, the extra effort to work ahead for that week. And whenever he finishes his school for the week, he's done and on vacation. So he got 2 more days of Christmas vacation because he finished, we kind of finished this morning, but it was my fault. He needed to do his spelling test. And so I couldn't do that until this morning because he came at me last night. We were like in the middle of wrapping all the presents and everything. So I couldn't, I had everything out. Like I had all of his gifts, everything out on the bed. I'm like, I can't do it right now. Like, so we just did it this morning, but he aced it 100%. He's so good at spelling. He's good at a lot of things actually, but yeah, so like he's on break. So he's playing video games this morning. I'm like, veg, get some Christmas vacation fun stuff in, and then he has to deep clean his room because when we have guests staying, he will like have to give up his room. So he's gonna deep clean his room, he's gonna deep clean his bathroom, and then like we have vacuuming and kitchen cleanup today is kind of on our list, and then I need to tidy my room as well. But so we have some chores, but then I told him like we're gonna have Christmas movies on in the background, and like I wanna just sit in it. I wanna just feel like it's Christmas vacation. So that's on our agenda. Couple things and then Christmas vacation.
Colorway we have had in the shop throughout the past 10 years on and off. And I really wanted to do a very, very Christmassy yarn.
Every time I cut up an apple, I have an audience. Be soft. Oh, so soft. Charlie kind of takes her time, but Maggie scarfs hers down. No, this is Charlie's. This one is waiting in anticipation, but this is for Charlie. She's still eating her other one too. Hi, Jar Jar. Hi, baby. Hi, Maggie. So I just finished putting together all of the little Christmas gifts for my knit group, and I'll share with you guys what's in there. So I put 2 20-gram mini skeins from yarn that I've dyed in the past that I had kind of just stashed away for something special, and this was that something special. So I put in 2 20-gram minis. I put in some little scissors. I put in some snowflake progress keepers. Not progress keepers, needle stoppers. I made some snowflake progress keepers. Then I also made a couple of beaded stitch markers as well. And I put in a sticker. Let me see, where is... I'll show you the sticker in a minute. And then I put everything in this little mesh pouch for like a little notions pouch. So you got all of that in there. Here, I'll show you. I feel like my house is such a mess right now. So this is the sticker that I put in. This one here, it says Home Sweet Home, and it's a little yarn shop. So I just put in a bunch of little goodies in their bags. I love putting stuff like that together, and so while my son was at piano lessons, I ran over to the dollar store and got all the bags and everything that I needed just to make it look super cute. So excited to give that to everybody.
tomorrow morning. And then I also put together a little extra something for a friend that I'm not sure if she watches this or not, but there's one of those Notion pouches and then some other goodies in there as well. So I'm gonna try to get that in the mail tomorrow for her. But I'm going to sit down for a little bit and knit on a few rows and catch up on some more vlogs. I've been having a fun time catching up on those. I actually wrote down all the people that I'm following and like which episodes I have watched, like cross them off, because I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I'm watching so many of them that I forget where I'm at for each one. So I figured this will just save me some time. Like, it's not a bother either way, but it'll just save me some time so I can do more watching and less searching. Okay, you guys, it is definitely time for a second coffee today. So I'm gonna just do half calf. Let's see, what am I gonna do here? I think I'll do these guys here. Kind of feels a little festive, actually. So if you haven't been around for, like if you're just kind of new joining us, I'll show you how I make my iced coffees. I'm gonna go fill this with ice first. Okay, filled it with ice. I'm gonna go ahead and get my machine on. I pull my shots in here and I do 2 capsules. I pull 2 shots, put a little bit of maple syrup in. I just kind of fill the bottom of it. And then I do a scoop of cream of like half and half. We don't have half and half today, but I'm gonna do a little bit of heavy whipping cream and then whole milk, which essentially is half and half. So I'll just do like maybe a little bit more than half here of each. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my shot here. All right, so this is kind of where the magic happens. I'm gonna kind of just give it a little stir because the maple syrup is on the bottom. Oh, where's my lid up? There it is. Okay. Pour it in, put the lid on, and shake it quick. Make sure that the lid is on tight. I did say make sure the lid is on. I'll clean that up. There might be a little bit. And a mess to boot. So even though I spilt it, it is delicious. That was so funny. I even like had some on my shirt a little bit, but I am going to sit down and knit now. I just needed to get that coffee, but yeah, I know we're going tonight to walk around. It's called Candy Cane Lane. So we're going tonight to do that. Don't worry, I did clean off the bottom of my cup as well. So, yeah, so we're gonna go to Candy Cane Lane tonight. Walk around with, it's a big group of people, and then go out to Mel's afterwards and have dinner or something. I don't know, maybe just French fries or something. I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna go do that. I'm kind of in that mode like where I'm ready just to be home for the day, and I'm so tired because of physical therapy and everything today. But it will be fun. I know, like, once I get there, I will have so much fun. It's really amazing people that we're going with tonight. It's just a big group. A lot of them go to our church. So I am looking forward to it, but there's just this part of me that says, like, I'm just wanting to be home. I just want to be home. But so I don't know if I told you guys either, but my physical therapy appointment went so good. I'm looking for my knitting. I don't know where I went. I'm gonna go get it. I'll take you with me. I feel like my house is a mess, but okay. So the physical therapy appointment went really great. I was able to do like 1 foot, like on my bad foot, toe raises. I did squats on a, like, you know, one of those like rubber balls that, like, they're the big bouncy balls you like sit on. They also make them that are half like a dome, and then they have a flat bottom on it. So like he turned it over so that the round part was on the ground, and then you stand on the firm part, but it's wobbly. So like I have to do squats on that. But I totally did it. I knocked him out of the park and like stayed balanced the whole time. So like everything that he gave me, I was just able to do and just did so great. But yeah, and then when I went in a little bit later to see my doctor, you know, I was like, hey, let me show you this new trick I can do. And like, he's a really great guy, has so much energy, and is like, you can just tell he really, really cares about his patients, which is nice. So it's nice. I don't have to see him again until March. And like all the pains and everything that I am still experiencing, I just have like some joint pain in my ankle and my toe, but all of those are pretty normal, he was saying, because the tendon that broke or that ruptured, it was like my big toe, for my big toe basically, and that goes like all the way up to my calf. So he's like, it makes sense that you're having pain in your ankle and in your toe, like there's scar tissue there and everything. So yeah, it's like totally normal, but it'll get better, and it just feels so good to have a good rapport. But I am sore. I am like really sore. So I think that if I don't take it easy now, if I don't rest now, I'm not going to be able to hang tonight for the Christmas lights. And I've already we've already been through it once, and I shared on there, so I'll try to grab some different footage tonight of some different houses. But it's like just 2 whole streets, and then like a court, and all these different areas that like they all do lights every year. It's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna, like I've been saying, I am actually going to just sit and knit and watch some podcasts for a bit.
And work on my blanket, I think. That's what I'll work on. I worked on my socks, the lump of coal socks, a bit while I edited the membership video for today, and